Hello, adventuresses. I am still in Germany. Been stuck here for a few months now because of the corona lockdown situation. So in today's video, I actually want to cover a topic which I've been seeing quite frequently in our Facebook group, Equestrian Adventuresses. And so, I've seen it so much again and again, so many people posting, asking the same question. So that is why I'm making this video. It's for you as a result of those questions. So today's video is actually 5 passive income ideas that you can do in the equestrian niche in order to make some money, okay? I'm not going to say, these aren't like get rich quick kind of schemes. These are legit things that I personally have used in the past, so I know that they make money. I'm not going to say that you're going to be like a super mega millionaire with these 5 things. However, I do think that it's a great way for you to make a couple hundred, dollars a month on the side without doing a whole lot of work on top of what you're already doing. Or, if you're really passionate about it and you really kind of put your all into it, then I can definitely see you making, $500 or $1,000 a month very easily, especially if you're very creative and you want to kind of put some time and effort into this. And, some people definitely make more than that, but I'm just going to kind of use that as a ballpark figure, a couple $100 or $500 to $1,000 a month side money, okay, on top of whatever it is you already do. And this is in the horse niche. So a lot of people, they're like, how do I make money with horses? It's kind of a trading time for money job. If there's no customers, I can't give riding lessons and therefore I can't make money. So these are all sort of online based income sources, again, that you can do as a side hustle. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and like the video, because if you like the video, it actually helps others and the YouTube algorithm so that others can actually find this video. So thank you very much, and let's get to it. Getting right into it, the 5 passive income ideas that you can do in the equestrian niche, and let's get into number 1. So the first thing that I would suggest for you to do is affiliates. Now, if you haven't heard of affiliates, basically what that is there's lots of websites out there. So I'm going to use the biggest one, Amazon.com, for example. You can go to Amazon.com, you can enroll as an affiliate, and basically what that means is once you've been approved, you can then get your own special links, which you can then add to your website or your blog or social media posts, and basically you will get a small teeny tiny bit of commission if somebody buys stuff with your links. Now, they don't have to buy the actual product that you have linked them to. So let's say, for example, you wanted to use my book as a example for an affiliate link. So what you would do is you would go to Amazon.com, you would find this book, get your affiliate link for this book, and then post it on your website and say, hey, I just got done reading this horsey travel book. It's kind of cool. So here's a link if you want to check it out and read the book as well. And then what they're going to do is they're going to click on your link, they're going to find this book, they're going to add that to cart, obviously, because it's super amazing. But then they also want to kind of shop around. So they're going to buy some breeches and some new boots, and then they're going to buy some movies and things that they've been kind of building on their Amazon list, but they forgot to actually buy it, because you know how it is on Amazon, and then you kind of see this like, oh my gosh, I don't have that and I have to have it. So they're going to impulse buy because of your link, because of this book. They buy $300 worth of products, and ka-ching, now you are getting commissions not just for this book, but for all of the things that was in their basket. Now, it doesn't actually hurt the customers. So if somebody is buying my book with Amazon link, they don't actually pay more money, okay? This is kind of a thing that Amazon.com does. They give a commission. It's kind of like a thank you for selling, to customers on my website, okay? So lots of websites have it. I'm just using Amazon.com as an example. But basically, you can sign up for all kinds of affiliate programs, so you might have to do a little bit of research. I personally like Amazon.com just because there's so much stuff, and you can basically find everything you need on there, horsey related. So, you can go crazy and have new helmets and breeches and boots and whatever it is that you want to wear, and then throw that on your website. You don't have to do it as an ad, or you can add it as an ad, and it's just a great way of making a little bit of side money during this crisis. And number 2, let's talk about Fiverr. Now, if you haven't heard of Fiverr, basically it's a website where freelancers can actually go to their website and post gigs. And by gigs, I mean like small jobs, okay? And they charge $5. Now, I've used Fiverr before. I've actually used it for a couple of years now, and it's great. It's a funny website. I mean, you can find some crazy gigs in there, like, for example, this one, and this one, and this one. So, as you can see, you can pretty much make any kind of gig on Fiverr, and you can be as creative and crazy with it as you want, because people will legit actually pay $5 for something like that. So, what you can do to make money on Fiverr is just go to Fiverr, open an account, it's totally free to join, and then post your gigs. I used to do Fiverr, like writing horsey-related articles for people. I did some press releases for some companies. Again, I didn't get super mega rich, but you know what? I got like $30 here or $40 there or whatever, and it was okay for me. So at the time, it was okay, and yeah. So you can definitely post some gigs on Fiverr. The only bad thing with Fiverr is obviously there's a lot of competition on there, so you need to be creative, I think, and unique to try and stand out. So if I were you, I would actually go and browse some of the gigs in your niche, or maybe some ideas that you have, see what's available, see where you can kind of work your way in and post a gig in that topic, so that way you can try and do better. Another tip that I would suggest if you want to sell gigs on Fiverr is to actually start with cheap prices. Start with just that $5, and then you can always add upsells. And once you get a few good reviews from people, then you can start increasing your prices. But that way people have actually seen that you have done a good job and they're willing to actually pay for your gigs. The third way that I would suggest for you to make a passive income, side hustle money is actually start a YouTube channel. Now, I'm not going to lie, YouTube is not going to happen overnight. You know, it's going to take some time before you actually get some good views, unless you just kind of hit one out of the park and you post something and it goes viral. But unfortunately, that's not very likely. But what you can do is once you've reached over 1,000 subscribers and you've had at least 4,000 minutes watched, which is at the time of this video, the current minimum price that you need in order to monetize your YouTube channel. Once you've hit that threshold, then you can actually put ads onto your videos. And so when people come and they watch your videos, they will see ads and you will get paid money for that from YouTube. Another thing that you can do, kind of hinting back to the first one that I mentioned, is you can post a YouTube video and then post in the comments your affiliate links. So for example, you can make a YouTube video talking about this awesome book, and then in the comments, you can tell people, hey, I'm going to post a link for this book in the comments, in the show notes. So if you want to buy this book, there you go. Okay? So that is another way that you can actually make money 2 times out of YouTube. The affiliate links you can do even before you have 1,000 subscribers. So what I would do if I were you and you were interested in starting a YouTube channel is, even though you might take a lot of time before you get those 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours watch time, start posting these affiliate links and different things, so that way you can start making money from your YouTube account now and not having to wait later. Okay? So YouTube, I would say, is great, but it takes a little bit of time to build. The fourth thing that I would suggest that you do to make some side money with the equestrian niche is actually Instagram. Instagram is a huge platform. You might have already heard of some social media or Instagram influencers kind of charging money and making lots of money on Instagram, but maybe you didn't know actually how they're doing that. So one way that they're doing it is, obviously they have a lot of followers. So one way that they are doing it is they have a lot of followers typically, and basically they sell shout outs on their Instagram account. So for example, maybe they're in the travel niche and they kind of contact travel companies and they say, hey, I will sell you a shout out on my Instagram account in exchange for some money, or maybe even free products. Okay, so that is definitely one way that you can make money with Instagram. Another way that you can make money with Instagram, if you don't have your own account, you can actually pay influencers to sell your products. So again, going back to the affiliate links, let's say that you don't really have an Instagram account, but you want to make a little bit of side money. So you can actually contact some Instagram influencers in your niche. So for example, I'll stick to the horse niche for this book. And let's say I have an affiliate link for this book on Amazon. Okay. So what I would do is I would contact those Instagram influencers and say, hey, here's a photo of my ad. Could you please tell me what your rates are, how much you would charge for a shout out, and you have to link this book in your, swipe up kind of story. So in that way, you can kind of you have to pay a little bit of money to get the influencers to, promote your product. But then obviously, if you found people in your niche where you think that your affiliate link is going to do a good job, then ka-ching, you're kind of making some money off of Instagram and you don't even have an Instagram account. So that is another way that I would suggest a good side hustle. And the fifth and final way that I would suggest for you to make a little bit of side money is if you have some time, then you can become a virtual assistant. Now, this is quite easy to do. Basically, you can go on Facebook. There's several virtual assistant groups, and you can kind of look and see if there's any jobs. Or, better thing is you can contact people in the equestrian niche who might be looking for someone to post their Instagram photos or post their social media posts or send emails or do whatever it is that they don't really have the time to do. And you can reach out to them and you can say, hey, I'm available 5 days a week for 2 hours, and I am more than happy to be your Instagram social media manager or whatever it is, and just kind of see if they can kind of hire you on a monthly basis or even on an hourly basis. Now, again, this might not make you rich, but if you need a little bit of side money and, you have a little bit of time in your hands, you don't have to do a lot of time, but if it's something that you think you might be interested in, then that is definitely something that I personally have hired people to do, these kind of little odd jobs for me. And I also have, had people kind of posting on my Instagram or different things because of this kind of virtual assistant program. So those are my 5 top ways for you to make quick money, now because of the coronavirus in the equestrian niche. So please comment if you've done any of these or if you're trying some of these out, and let me know what your results are. I would love to hear from you guys, so be sure to leave a comment below. And thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.